What's good with y'all? We back with another video, and today we gonna be breaking down some of the main fight scenes from Cobra Kai's finale. And dog, this shit had people moving different, pulling off crazy shit in their fights to win the SEKAI TAIKAI. So let's talk about it. So long story short, after Kwan's death from part 2, which by the way, RIP my boy, he was gone too soon, bruh. They decided to continue with the SEKAI TAIKAI tournament at the Valley. And first we start off with a long anticipated rematch between Robby and Axel. And after some VR training with Miguel, Hawk, and Dimitri, Robby seems like he started off well, getting this early point on Axel, which is a surprise since this motherfucker was basically untouchable a few episodes ago. But then Axel hits this fucking pose, and dog, y'all know in shows when somebody changes their stance to some shit people ain't never seen before, it's either gonna be the goofiest shit you'll ever see, or he about to fuck shit up. There is no in between. This stance straight up had this man Robby befuddled. He was looking at Hawk and Dimitri being like, the fuck this man doing? He ain't supposed to be doing this shit. But then Axel started getting into his fucking bag, bro. Ragdolling this man Robby, scoring hit after hit. And the score in round 1 ends up going 6-1 Axel. And Axel is feeling like himself right now. And bro is geeking that he's beating the shit out of Robby. But then his sensei is like, motherfucker, wipe that smirk off your face, you dumbass. You still got hit. And smacked the absolute shit out of him. Like, goddamn, bro. He can't even aura farm just a little bit. Meanwhile, Robby gets a little motivation speech from the Miyagi Glazer himself. And they continue on to round 2, where we finally get to see more of an equal fight. Axel seems like he's doing just fine, continuing where he left off, getting another hit off Robby as soon as the second round starts. But Robby started to unlock his Sharingan the way that he manages to start reading this man's attacks and blocking them shits. And he finally scores his second point. They start to trade some more blows, and eventually Robby's kick gets caught by Axel. But Robby wasn't done here. Robby started moving like a damn Beyblade the way he rotated and spun midair and proceeded to kick the shit out of Axel. And everybody and they mom is hyping this man up. Then they start trading blows again, and this shit look even as fuck. And near the end of the round, Axel gets this man Robby in an arm lock, but Robby manages to slip away and hits this nasty fucking kick to Axel's face. Like, bro, I swear to God, did this man Robby start taking lessons from Quan in his dreams or some shit? Because he was not moving like this before, bro. The second round ends and the score is 11-6 Axel. But with the way that Robby was moving last round, he was locked in and probably had a good chance. But of course, Silver's psychotic ass was not gonna let this shit slide. So before round 3, Sensei Wolf looks at Silver and he gives a nod of approval, basically saying, hey yo bruh, do what you gotta do. And Wolf whispers something into Axel's ear, and I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end. So during round 3, Axel and Robby continue like usual, going blow for blow. But then Axel caught one of Robby's kicks and barrel rolled to the mat like an alligator doing a death roll to its prey, and quite literally ended this man's knee. Robby, after this move, was completely out of commission, and no amount of glazing or Miyagi teaching was gonna fix this shit. Robby was out for good. Also, I forgot to mention this, by the way, but Sam dropped out of her fight because she didn't want to fight Tory, since she was like, I literally have everything on a silver platter and Tory needs this shit more than me, which understandable and respectable. But Miyagi-Do is completely done, and there was no way for Miyagi-Do to come back and win this shit. So it's like raps for everyone, right? Well, you're fucking wrong. So in the shadows of the SEKAI TAIKAI going on, this man Kreese started getting post-Cobra Kai clarity after Kwan's death, and is just now coming to the realization that his teachings are the cause of his death and his fallout with Johnny. He was like, damn, I tried to kill a kid over a damn karate tournament. Some goofy ass shit. I should probably apologize or some shit now. And at first when Kreese is trying to apologize to Johnny, Johnny's just like, you're not my dad! But they end up kissing and making up, and what Kreese does to make up for his actions is he relinquishes the sensei title for Cobra Kai over to Johnny, and to replace Quan as the male captain, Miguel steps up to the fucking plate. And bro, these motherfuckers Tory and Miguel were actually aura farming so hard. And I'm telling y'all, I was praying for times like this when Miguel would be the main character again. And at the same time this shit happened, Silver started shitting himself because bro don't know about Prime Cobra Kai Miguel, which is when we finally get to see another long anticipated match of the series between Zara and Tory. And as y'all know, this girl Zara is a certified bop and hoed this man Robby. So before this fight, Zara trying to talk that shit to Tory, being like, yo girl, I own you and your man. And at first, this trash talking starts to work and Zara pulls an early lead on Tory, managing to get easy hits on her, but everything is just all over the place in the inside of Tory's head. But then after the first round ended, one kiss by Robby is all it took for her to lock the fuck in. And dog, this shit she started doing to Zara from here on out was so devious and disrespectful, because Zara did not score another point for the rest of this fight. As soon as the second round started, Tory actually started piecing her the fuck up, scoring point after point, dodging and weaving her strikes and kicks. Zara tries to do a flying kick at her and misses horribly, only for Tory to counter her shit with a spinning back kick and makes this bitch touch earth, which earns her 10 points. And she makes her touch earth not once, but twice, bruh. Zara for real had Silver over here being like, Zara, get up. But nah, she should have stayed down, because Tory proceeded to steal anything and everything away from her with this next move. So after trading and evading a few more kicks, Tory goes in for the kill. And dog, I'm telling y'all, Tory ain't ever been moving like this before. Quan had to be giving her a spiritual blessing or some shit, because this devious ass kick from Tory knocks Zara's teeth out her mouth and she's KO'd. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, Tory took everything away from her. Her followers, gone. Her teeth, gone. Her aura, gone. And after Tory talks her shit to Zara, clearly dazed, she is declared the girls' champion of the SEKAI TAIKAI. But after Tory's match came Miguel's match against Axel. And Miguel was fiending for this shit ever since Robby got injured. And he knew Axel did this shit on purpose. So he trying to get back for Robby's sake. So off the gate, Miguel was already locked the fuck in. And before the match started, Axel's sensei is giving a talk to Axel before the match, being like, he's trained in Miyagi-Do. He'll be on defense after what you did to Robby. This man's fucking stupid. Because when the match starts, Miguel comes out the first round with that fire and starts piecing up Axel, bruh. Miguel is making this man look more lost than my ranked teammates, scoring 5 straight points on Axel without allowing a single point in the first round. So the first round ends with Miguel going up 5-0 against Axel. But then Sensei Wolf talks to Axel before the second round starts, and he's like, yo, if you don't lock the fuck in, man, I swear to God, you're maxed out in every single stat. How are you not making him touch earth right now? And this caused Axel to start locking in. Point after point, block after block, strike, kick. This man was scoring 15 straight points on Miguel, and before the round ended, he landed this crazy ass kick to Miguel's head, making him fall to the mat and touch earth. And after that sorry ass round performance, Miguel starts to think that he's genuinely cooked. But suddenly the plot armor starts to kick in. Johnny starts to give Miguel a whole Captain Irwin speech about how he could do it, and gives him his fucking headband. However, on the other side of the mat, Sensei Wolf and Silver are telling Axel to injure Miguel. But at this point, if you don't think that Miguel isn't winning this shit with a plot armor boost, you're actually delusional. More delusional than the motherfuckers who are going back to their toxic ex after they cheat on them for the 15th time. Because Miguel starts off round 3 and he starts absolutely cooking this man Axel. Bro proceeds to block all this man's attacks and sock him right in the nose, making this man bleed point after point, hit after hit. Miguel is giving Axel that work, bruh. And when Axel is presented with the opportunity to injure Miguel, he actually sticks up for himself and fights against Silver and Wolf's ideas, deciding not to injure the GOAT, which honestly, I have to give my respect to Axel for that shit. However, that respect was not going to save him from the ass beating he was in the process of getting from Miguel. Miguel was landing these clean ass kicks and hitting him with a fucking 1-2 mid-air rotating spinning kick. Nah. all these motherfuckers had to been taking lessons from Quan or some shit. Because I refuse to believe they were just all able to move like this before. This is fucking plot armor at its finest. But to end this fight, this man Miguel hits a fucking roundhouse on this man Axel and makes him touch earth, ending the fight and making Miguel the boys champion of the SEKAI TAIKAI. My fucking GOAT. However, this wasn't the end of it. Although Miguel and Tory won, the two teams were tied in overall points, meaning there was going to be a tiebreaker fight being held to decide the winner, which was going to be fought by the senseis of the respective dojos, which also means I'm gonna talk about it in the next video, along with another fight that happens before it, because that shit is just fucking crazy. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed my first non-anime related video, and if you want me to make another video about Cobra Kai, just leave it down in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one. We out this hoe.